it so bad, I wanna shoot like hoops while I'm riding in the coupe. I got what you want, it ain't nothing but a loop. Don't listen to friends, they don't know what's best for you.
Welcome everybody to today's video. So today we're going to be going ahead and getting ready for Vegas drift. So getting the tires put on right now. We're going to go hit Paulo's shop, get these things mounted, and get some new daily tires put on as well, so I can do that. And then also have enough rubber to drift, the whole reason why I even have this car. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that, and it's pretty straightforward day. I'll show you guys the tire sizes and whatnot and the changes that I wanted to make, especially with the previous Vegas drifts and tire sizes that I ran, and kind of just dialing in the car a little bit more. So other than that, if you guys watch my Instagram and see my stories, stuff like that, you guys seen that I was flushing the engine. I just got done with the cylinder head. If you've seen the previous videos, the car is running great. Everything's checking out. We also installed some new things, like a catch can. Also did some more with the cooling system, switched to an E-fan, stuff like that. And also one thing that I did want to mention is my operating temps stay at 155 to 160, but I'm not going to really get into what it's at. Obviously, it's way better than what OEM is, as you can see from the gauge right there. But the car is doing great, and we're just going to get ready for this drift event. Other than that, the car is doing really good. You still got to do a nut and bolt check, just kind of go over the whole car and make sure nothing's leaking. Just kind of do like a final check before you do go to Vegas drift and start drifting. One thing I did want to mention is this probably is going to be my last event until next year. This is the last event of the year, so it doesn't really make sense, but I am going to be putting the car away, doing some more work, and which means for you guys, more videos, more things that I'll put out, more media. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get to it, and then yeah, I gotta hurry up and go. So yeah. Alright, so one thing I did want to mention is my alignment is a little bit off right now. It's steering towards the left. I'm not too sure why. I did have a slight little left pull whenever I did get the car initially aligned, but yeah, I'm noticing this. I don't know if it's because all the weight is in the car and it's just leaning to one side, or not only that, but I have uneven wear on each tire. But I'm going to figure that out as soon as I get these mounted and put new tires on. Hopefully it's good. The car is not happy with all the way. I just did a couple pulls and this thing is sluggish, but temps are climbing to 160, so that's about it. There's the E46 right there. But yeah, almost there though. Long and behold, the one and only Mr. Paulo's tire shop. Alright, we're here. Look at the Z, hella nice. I like it, love it. Alright, so gonna move the car into the shop. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta move out. Just this thing's filled to the brim with just tires. I was able to manage to fit 11 tires that I was able to fit in here. And as you guys can see, it is not fun because that tire was smacking me and I can't even see on my right mirror. So pretty fun, yeah. wanted to kind of go over the tire sizes like I was mentioning earlier and some of the stories. So these are going to be the daily wheels. I did run into some issues with the 18s that I was running, that being the offset being too low. These cars on stock suspension do not like low offsets, so gonna use these as the new dailies. Hopefully they don't rub. If they do, it's whatever, because the car's gonna get wide bodies here in a month. So yeah, and then also for drifting spec, I was running 205 55 16s. These are my party tires, so if you guys try to come after me and say, oh, that's a small ass tire, of course you need it sideways. Well, I mean, that's the whole point. So I am gonna throw a little bit more grip with the 215, a little bit more grip with the 215s. And also another thing that I did want to mention is I do have to get these fronts swapped over as well. These Neogens they run you a pretty good penny, but they last forever. These been through 2 drift events, and I daily drive this car pretty often. So yeah, they last pretty good. I have about some toe out with some casters, so noting all that with 2 drift events, I'd say that's pretty damn good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these flipped, get the car in the air, get these tires all changed out, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, so all the tires are all mounted up. I have 2 brand new sets for Vegas Drift, and then I also have 1 pair of 17s at home that I am going to use for Vegas Drift as well. So that's 3 brand new pairs for Vegas Drift. That should be more than enough. I only make 190 horsepower. I am going to try and test these. I didn't put these on the car right now because last time I was here, I tried to run some MPARs that had 18s and it rubbed like hell. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till I get home to put these on, test these out, because I would hope and would love to run these as my daily set. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff in the car and yeah. All right, so all the tires are mounted up. I ended up not having to swap the fronts over, so that's a good thing. But I will be getting a new set here soon after this Vegas Drift. Other than that, I did want to mention Paul for coming in clutch once again. This is my #1 guy to go to. He takes care of all the homies, all the drift homies, and even the daily drivers, trucks, stuff like that. If you're local in Vegas, check him out. I'll put his Instagram right here. Yeah, no, especially if you need Falcons, Kendas, he's authorized retailer. So if you need them, here's the guy to go.
Whatever tires you guys want, feel free to just send me a message and I'll check the price for you. Any brands, Falcon, Toyo, Continental, Lionheart, like Sonic, Kenda, we carry most of them, so it's not too bad.
Dude, I'm gonna have to try some Kendas soon. Everyone's been telling me about those Kendas, and I still haven't bit the bullet and tried them out for myself.
It just sucks right now because some sizes are hard to get, but
yeah.
especially on the smaller sizes.
Yeah.
But the 255, 265s, we have a lot available, but the 225, 40s, 215, 45, 17s,
Yeah.
that's kind of a little bit harder to get your hands on. But
Right.
as soon as they are available, like, yeah, we'll get you on a set of Kendas up front. But the Nittos are good so far. So.
Yeah, no, especially those Nittos too. He put me on them, and so far they've been lasting me pretty long. Already 2 drift events, and I can't like keep buttering up and just hyping it and glazing it enough.
You're also daily driving on them too.
Yeah, and I have tow up front, caster, all that. I mean, it's a drift car, so, and 2 events. I mean, they're lasting me pretty damn long. Yeah. So, yeah, just want a big shout out and come check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and load everything up and see you guys back at the house. All right, y'all. So all wrapped up at Paulo's shop. Big shout out to him. He's a fucking man for that. If you guys are local in Vegas, go check him out. Yeah, he's like the #1 guy to go to if you need tires mounted, anything tire related, 3-piece, things like that. So yeah, but other than that, on the way home, probably gonna grab some food. Hell of a tired right now. I've been hanging out with T all morning, and that baby's crazy. So yeah, I'll see you guys back on the road. Just made a quick stop by the one and only Wiener Schnitzel. Hell yeah, I gotta get your wieners in. I'm not with that, but I'm with that. So yeah, gotta fill yourself up. Make sure to eat. All right, back to the road. All right, so kind of a little bit of an update. They made it out of the group chat. So for those of you who don't know, I post a lot of the time on the story. This is Zabari. He's the one that helped out with the cylinder head in the previous video. So yeah, we finally made it out of the group chat. Both cars are right here, and it's pretty cool. So let me just put some more shots into it. This is a little quick update on what's going on for Vegas Drift Week. So yeah. All right, let's fast forward back to the video. Just want to give that little update. It's pretty cool. Got that out of the group chat, so hell yeah. Make sure to go follow the homies, Zabari. I'll put the Instagram right here. Go follow them. All right, new day. Got some rest, and I just wanted to include that I will be installing some wheelwood, the big brake kit, to replace the OEM brakes that I have on the front. My rears, since I do have dual caliper, don't really need to be replaced, but the fronts always make the difference. So picked up these wheel woods for a big brake kit, and yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a lot better, so I can stay safe and stop way better and not have to worry about brakes ever again. So yeah, I'm rebuilding these. I'm gonna throw some paint on them. This one's ready for paint. I just gotta go down and clean it all up just for the final finish. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then also some other things I need to finish on the car. All right, so to include more on the big brake kit, so these nasty looking rotors, I know they're ugly. They're gonna get redone and they'll look pretty soon. But essentially the stock E36 brakes, which I did not even see that myself. That is not good. Little chip on the rotor, a few chips actually. So this job has to be done anyway. But the stock calipers on the E36 are pretty small, and their braking is not really the best. For the E36 owners that do know about these, they're pretty squishy. And even though I decided to go full steel braided lines all around. I still have that squishy feeling. So if this doesn't fix it, then I'm gonna have to replace the brake booster, because safety is the #1 thing that I've always had when it comes to this car, and I don't want to risk anything. So just kind of put things into perspective, comparing this to that, I would say we're definitely going to be stopping. So this is very much needed. This isn't really a performance upgrade because this is a drift car. It's not a track car, as in I'm not going for time attack, stuff like that, so I won't really be on these that much. But this is for my personal safety, for my sake, so I don't lose my mind knowing that I'm gonna die, which, knock on wood, that never happens. So yeah. So another thing too on the agenda before Vegas drift, I have to get this front bumper and this lip zip tied up. Those rubber bands that hold the corners together, those things get dry, and it's never fun because this thing's always flopping around, especially when you're going like 80 or 60 on the highway and you're just thinking about that. It's not like, just trying to eliminate all the things that I'm thinking about all the time. So still gonna try and get this thing looking better. Obviously I kind of gave up because some of the Bondo and it's just so far gone, but I still have hope in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo all this, zip tie everything up, and get the car all washed and make it look pretty. So, oh yeah, and I just did want to mention that I do have the new daily sets on. So these are 18-inch rims on 9.5. I'm unsure on the offset, but I am running a 225/40/18 tire, and I have 0 rubbing, most likely because I rolled the shit out of my fender. But I love the way they look. They feel great, and no complaints. So interior wise, floors are pretty dirty. I do need to make a cover for this because I have had some complaints and I have had issues with passengers burning their leg on this whenever I am hot lapping, and I've seen some pretty nasty burns already, and I've got to have to do something about that. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to get off like immediately. Other than that, I also want to get this Nissan seat out of here and match it with that Prisma, and then eventually get a different seat. And then also fix the windows, because for the ones that know, my windows don't work because the regulators went out. Common E36 issue, never fun to deal with. And yeah, also got to get some cup holders, because yeah, these cup holders, there's none, and they also suck, and this too. So I'm probably gonna delete that as well. Put a, like, the rendition makes this nice one. I'll probably just go that route. But yeah, we gotta run to the store, gotta go grab some paint and some few other things, some zip ties, and kind of just put everything back together and be ready for this event. So yeah, wide body coming soon. It is shipping right now, so that'll be the next project after Vegas drift and getting this thing looking more pretty. So it really looks pretty good. Gotta do some more stuff, especially with the side skirt. I smacked the cone pretty hard and it kind of knocked it off of its track. So as you can see, like, the gap right there is pretty big, and it's only held on by 2 self-tapping screws, front and back, and some Gorilla tape for the hopes and dreams. So yeah, we'll go ahead and hit the road, get the stuff that we need, and then go ahead and paint these calipers. All right, back from AutoZone. I'm gonna reveal that paint soon for the calipers. But one thing I did want to do when I got home is I'm gonna check compression on number 6. I'm actually just gonna check compression on all of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this fuse real quick. Number 15. There we go. Just let it die off. Almost there. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop everything off and see what they're at. I'm really curious to see what it's at. All right, so a little bit of skip, straightforward. So all the cylinders are putting up 150, 145, 145 being cylinder number 6. But everything is running really good, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this last one and see if all 6 are all across the board. If that's the case, then that cylinder head job that was done is doing its job. So 6 spark plugs, 6 coil packs, and 24 screws later. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get to the last one. All right, so everything is at 150. Hi, Miss T. What are you doing, Mama? Hi.
Hi.
Hi. What are you eating?
No, dirty. Dirty. Eat it. Yeah, there you
They're
go.
good? Good stuff?
Put it here. Put it here. You done? Bye.
Bye. Whoa. All right, Miss T. So everything's at 150 all across, so the engine's running great. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back together off camera and yeah, get it all put back in the driveway. And then next thing to work on is the calipers and fix the front bumper, and that's just about the only thing for Vegas drift. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that and then start working on the front bumper. All right, so everything mechanically is all good. The compression is amazing. I went ahead and fixed the front bumper off camera, and yeah, night before Vegas drift and getting everything ready. Got the chairs, got the tent, got the jack stands, got the tires, got the used oil, speaker. But other than that, one of the other projects that I've been working on are the wheelwood big brake conversion. So I have this one and then I have that one over there. Don't mind the mess, but yeah, these are going to be put on after Vegas drift, so hopefully it's a good night. A bunch of the other homies are going to be pulling up in the morning, so really curious to see how this thing is going to perform. As you guys seen the last videos, I redid the cylinder head, rebuilt everything top end, also went with some Super Tech and just changed the valves. The compression is amazing again, but I'm really curious to see how this thing's gonna perform. I'm super excited for the event. This is the last event of the year, also Best of Vegas. So if you guys are here local in Vegas, come check it out. Come say what's up. I may be giving ride-alongs, maybe, we'll see. Make sure you bring a helmet, wear pants, no open-toed shoes, like no slides or sandals or Crocs, anything like that. Bring shoes, bring pants, and make sure you're 18 and over if you want to ride along. So other than that, then yeah, we should be good, be able to close it up for the night. But I'm really curious. I'm excited, but I'm nervous to see how this thing's gonna perform. So I'm gonna put this one in, this drift event, for another one for the books, and kind of just use this drift event to kind of just dial in my skills a little bit more. I know the last events that I kind of just was having fun and stuff, which I'm still gonna have fun no matter what, but kind of just fine tune everything. And I'm gonna hop on the sim as well and try and get some seat time in and just try and get some muscle memory down, because the one thing I don't want to do is make a mistake. I mean, I will make a mistake, but just kind of want to tone them down, just kind of fine tune everything. especially my skills. So, because at the end of the day, it is man versus machine. So now I gotta take care of my part and make sure I'm ready for it. So yeah, hopefully. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. I know I've been like all over the place. I've just been super just busy with everything, and yeah, I'm just trying to get this stuff out. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning.